while I was reading this book is that it says at some point that very, very wealthy investors who are very good with money and they have a very, very good thinking, they're very rational, they're not very good with people. They're not very good communicators. And the first example was about Warren Buffett. It said that at the beginning, Warren Buffett wasn't very good with people. So he took up a course in Dale Carnegie's effective communication on how to make friends and all that. And then it says that the main character of the book, Michael Berry, wasn't good with people either. But it was the internet age. We are living in the internet age, so he didn't need to talk to people. He didn't need to meet people. Because each time his face-to-face communication went wrong. People didn't like him, he couldn't make the right impression, but he was very good at written communication. So he had very, very long-term email friends. He called them email friends. And I thought, email writing is so important. It's just, writing is so important. These days, when people can't even write properly, you see a lot of mistakes in social media when people communicate with each other in writing. Or, sometimes emails do not make much sense, or there are too many mistakes in emails. In fact, email is a very effective tool of communication. So I was thinking, there's something for us, language teachers to talk about, especially me, as I consider myself a coach. So what I do is I give people exactly the kind of knowledge and competence which they need in their, professional or everyday life. Anyways. So I will, as I said, I will write an article about it and I will share it with you.
Yes, please.
And at the same time, I also encourage you to find this, book or audio book or watch the trailers and then make your own conclusions about what you learn, about the things that you learn.
So there is means what?
Yes. There's a lot of interesting information about the modern economy and how banks work, and a lot of interesting things about human nature in general. Individual success, so 17 principles of personal achievement by Napoleon Hill, and we want to finish all 17 lessons today. Lesson 13 is adversity and defeat. Adversity and defeat. Yes. So Nico, read please. Adversity and defeat.
Adversity and defeat.
Yes, Aziza.
Adversity and defeat.
Wonderful. Gihan.
Adversity and the defeat.
Defeat. Do you understand these two words? Adversity is something that is contrary to what you expect or what you want. It's a bad situation, negative situation. Yeah?
I see.
Difficult or unpleasant situation. The pronunciation was very good, but not all of you know what it means. And what is defeat? Defeat is antonym to success or to victory.
Yeah.
If adversity is a difficult or unpleasant situation, defeat is a loss. And you can also say that antonym is victory. Individual success usually is in exact proportion of the scope of the defeat the individual has experienced and mastered. Many so-called failures represent only a temporary defeat that may prove to be a blessing in disguise. So loss, and another synonym is what?
Failure.
Failure, exactly. Very good. So let me read this once again. I will try and read it with more intonation and more emotion. Individual success usually is an exact proportion of the scope of the defeat the individual has experienced and mastered. Many so-called failures represent only a temporary defeat that may prove to be a blessing in disguise. Aziza, read, please.
Individual success usually is in exact proportion of the scope of the defeat the individual has experienced and mastered. Many so-called failures represent only a temporary defeat that may prove to be a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. What is exact? How do you understand the word exact?
To point or precise?
Exact, precise, accurate. What else? Exact proportion. What is proportion? How can you explain the word proportion? Proportion is like what? Correlation. Something that depends directly on something, like direct dependence on something. So what is he saying here? He is saying that individual success is in precise proportion, correlation, or there's direct dependence, yeah, direct relation. Proportion is also relation. Of the scope of the defeat. What is scope? Scope.
Level?
Yes. Scale. Scope. Size. Range. Sometimes. Spectre. Sometimes. What is? Area. No, scope is like a size. The scale.
Yeah.
Okay, so defeat we already know. Defeat is loss or failure, antonym to victory. The individual has experienced and mastered. What is mastered? How to understand the word mastered?
Mastered. Somebody is doing well in doing something.
Yes.
Somebody is to be good
absolutely.
at. Be good at.
That's correct. That's right. Yes, to master something means to be very, very good at something, at doing something. Okay, so Amani is part of this discussion, is part of the chat, and I sent this link to our group chat. And in the group chat, I can see other people called Rasim, Amen, and I hope they will see the link and they will click on it. Let's click on the link. Okay. Okay, but wonderful. Okay, master. To master means to be very good at doing something. To master, to become a master. You know, like we say, there is a master's degree, like master in business, master in business administration, for example. Or other degrees. What are the names of other degrees? Master of Arts, for example, etc. And here in this sentence, master is a verb, to master. many so-called failures. What is so-called? So-called. Many so-called failures represent only a temporary defeat that may prove to be a blessing in disguise. What is disguise?
Mask.
Yes, and
Power.
what is blessing? Wonderful. A mask. Suliko, do you understand the word disguise?
No.
Disguise is a mask. Is an image.
Image.
Yes,
Yes.
it's like an image. It's like
Mask.
it's like a mask. And here is a description of this word, the explanation of this word here. If you're in disguise, you're not wearing your usual clothes, or you have altered your appearance in other ways, so that people will not recognize you. So disguise is a mask which people wear not to be recognized, in order not to be recognized. What about blessing? How would you explain the word blessing? Suliko, do you understand the word blessing?
No.
Blessing is like a prayer. It's like a prayer. Blessing is like a good wish. And here is a definition of this word. Here is a definition. A blessing is something good that you are grateful
Or a good reward.
Yes. We are talking about these other words, about many so-called, what is so-called? So-called, many so-called failures. So-called failures. So-called means what we call, or what people call. Yeah? So many of what people call failures. Suliko, do you understand this word now? So-called, what we call, what is known as failures. Represent. A synonym is to be. To be. In this context. Now, Suliko, will you please read this sentence?
Read.
Yes, read this sentence. Individual success usually
Individual
is.
success usually is an exact proportion of the scope of the defeat the individual has experienced and mastered. Many so-called failures represent only a temporary defeat that may prove to be a blessing in disguise.
Wonderful. Very good reading. Yeah. Gihan, will you please read this sentence? 2 sentences. Gihan,
Hello?
can you read these 2 sentences, please?
Okay. Individual, I can't see the screen.
No, you can't see the screen?
Individual success usually is inexact.
Yes.
Something happened again.
Let me see. I'm screen sharing and I'm showing it to everyone. Can you see the screen now? Can you see the screen now?
Trying to see. No, not yet.
Rasim, are you there?
Yes.
Rasim,
Individual success usually is in
Yes.
is
Yes,
in
it-
exact proportion. The screen come
It comes and goes.
and yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I can't really do anything about it. Can you see it now? Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Mhm.
Individual
Let's see.
success usually
Read.
individual success usually is in exact proportion of the scope of
The scope.
the defeat, the individuality.
The individual has experienced and
The
mastered.
individual has experienced and mastered many so-called failure. I don't know what happened with the screen.
Many so-called failures, sorry,
Many so-called failures represent
only a temporary defeat
only a temporary defeat
that may prove to be a blessing in disguise.
that may prove to be a blessing to this.
A blessing in disguise.
A blessing in disguise.
Mhm. I'll give you the pronunciation of this word, disguise. Disguise, it's a noun. Disguise. Amen. Will you try and read and see? Let's see if we can hear you. Please read these two sentences. Amen. Yeah, we can't hear you. Rasim, are you there?
Rasim's microphone seems to be in mute.
Mm-hmm.
He has to turn it on.
Rasim, can you turn on the microphone? I'm writing to them, turn on your microphones, because we can't hear you. You turn on your microphones, we can't hear you. Amen? Rasim, Rasim is saying, what a blessing. But unfortunately, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello.
Okay, hi. Will you
How
please
are you?
read these? I'm very well, thank you. We're all waiting for you. Amen. Read
Okay,
these two
I'm so sorry
sentences.
that I am late.
It's okay. Just read.
Okay, individual success usually is in exact proportion of the scope of the defeat the individual has experienced and mastered. Many so-called failures represent only a temporary defeat that may prove to be a blessing in
This guy's.
disguise.
This guy's.
Disguise.
Amen. Will you please read this word again? Experienced. Experienced.
Experience.
Yes.
Experience it.
No. After s, pronounce ch without anything in between them. Experienced.
Experience.
Yes, exactly. Here is the pronunciation of this word. Experienced.
Okay. Experience.
Rasim. Rasim. No, we can't hear Rasim.
Hello.
Hi,
Yeah.
Rasim.
Yeah,
How are
I
you?
can hear now.
Can you read these two sentences, please?
Yeah. Individual success usually is in exact proportion of the scope of the defeat the individual has experienced and mastered. Many so-called failures represent only a temporary defeat that may prove to be a blessing in disguise.
Okay, overall, your reading is not bad, but let's look at some words that you need to repeat in order to remember the correct pronunciation. Success.
success,
good. Defeat,
defeat,
good. Experienced,
experience,
experienced,
experience,
experienced, experienced. Yes. So-called failures,
so-called failures,
good. Prove,
prove,
very good. Now, who is left? Do you all understand the meaning of these two sentences?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now let's look at the speech patterns. Do we have any speech patterns? Can you say that something that you see in this sentence sounds very different from the way you would say it, like in your own language? Many so-called failures represent only a temporary defeat that may prove to be a blessing in disguise. So, defeat, what is defeat? Defeat is a failure, yes? Sometimes, or Napoleon Hill says that many so-called failures are a temporary defeat, yes? And a temporary defeat may prove to be, or may be, yes? It may be a blessing in disguise. So it can be something good that you are grateful for. So in fact, he is saying that sometimes we need to be grateful for the defeats that we have. Sometimes, yes, we need to be, or we are grateful for the defeats, yeah, because probably defeats or failures, they teach us something. So can we, if you agree, can we also say that defeat is not only loss or failure, but it is also a lesson? Can we say that it's a lesson?
Defeat as
Yeah.
a lesson. Why not?
Yeah, it
Why
can
not?
also be, yeah. Now,
can
individual
be-
success usually is an exact proportion of the scope of the defeat the individual has experienced and mastered. Many so-called failures represent only a temporary defeat that may prove to be a blessing in disguise. Okay, I don't see any special speech patterns here, apart from so-called. Okay, let's make some examples with the so-called defeats are often a blessing, or okay, here is a speech pattern. May prove, the so-called defeats may prove to be a blessing in disguise. Okay, let's make up a sentence which looks very much like this one, but we will use different words. Let's say the so-called
so-called sunny weather may
yes,
weather may turn into a rainy one.
yes, may prove to be, or may turn, okay, may turn to
be
rain.
to rain.
May turn to rain. Yes, many.
Yeah,
The so-called sunny weather may turn to rain. That's good. So what you used is infinitive after may. Yeah? And you also use the so-called. The so-called. Can we say the so-called friends? So-called friends. What? Let him down. Let him down. Let him down at the wrong moment, or at the wrong moment, at a very It's a very, let's say, in a very difficult situation. The main word which we're focusing our attention at is the so-called, not real, but what we call, what people call, or what is known as. Let's continue. Maybe we'll see something more interesting ahead of us. Success is 99% attitude and 1% aptitude. Gihan, read please.
Yeah. Success is 1% success.
Success is 99. Yeah. Okay, if you can't see the screen, just repeat. Okay. Success is 99% attitude and 1% aptitude.
Success is 1% attitude and 100% attitude and 1% attitude.
Yes, 99% attitude and 1% aptitude.
99% attitude and 1% attitude.
Yes, aptitude. Now, what is aptitude? Who knows this word, aptitude?
Talent.
Aptitude
Doing
is
something?
talent. Yes, absolutely right. Talent. Yes, talent. Or what? Capability. Ability, etc. Good. And what is attitude?
Behavior.
Believe or
Yes, yes, yes. Good. Belief. Behavior.
Opinion.
Opinion, sometimes, yes. Opinion. Opinion. Yeah. Now we will read this quotation, all of us, one by one. Suliko, read please. Success is 99% attitude and 1% aptitude.
Success is 99% attitude and 1% aptitude.
Aptitude. Rasim.
Success is 99% attitude and 1% aptitude.
Good. Aziza.
Success is 99% attitude and 1% aptitude.
Aptitude. Okay, it's a very interesting quotation, easy to remember, and I hope you will remember it at the right point. Creative vision. Oh, let's see. How can you? Let's give some examples of this. Success is 99% attitude and 1% aptitude. What do you see in this picture? Rasim, describe the picture, please. What do you see in this picture?
There is a man.
Yes, there's a man. And?
Skytor. There's a skytor.
There's a mountain, the huge mountain.
Yeah, with a snow.
Yes. There is a man and a huge
mountain
in front of him. Yes. Gihan, how would you describe the picture?
Maybe
add something to this picture. I want you to add something. Yes.
There is an alpinist who is trying to climb the highest.
Yes, alpinist.
Who is trying to climb the highest mountain. Probably he is looking at it and hoping for success.
He's probably looking at it and hoping for success. hoping for success. That's a very good sentence. So here, hoping for success is something that relates to the word attitude. I will write it down here in brackets. Attitude. So, Luko, how would you describe this picture?
This picture.
Yes.
There is a man and
why do we see success 99% attitude and 1% aptitude? How does this quotation relate to this picture?
I see the man and his purpose in front of him.
Yes. So, why do you think this quotation suits this picture? How does this quotation describe this picture?
Describe.
Could you imagine a different picture? What kind of different image would also be suitable for this quotation? My question is there any other image? Is there any other image or picture which suits the quotation? When can you say, when can you pronounce this quotation? For example, Gihan, you said
in front of him.
Yes, yes. Okay, can you give us a different picture? Can you give us a different picture or a different example where this quotation could be true? Success is 99% attitude and 1% aptitude. Can you give us other examples? Like, for example,
maybe he is the only man reached this place with his talent.
Yeah, he is certainly very well prepared. He has everything. He has his gear. What is gear?
Yeah.
Instruments, tools.
He has the necessary gear, tools. What else?
But the thing is, if a person, some people might have all the gears and chances and talents, but if they do not have this belief, they will not succeed.
Yeah. So can we say that he has the necessary gear and training, which is 1%? Yeah.
50%.
Yes. And then and then what? He needs 99% attitude.
Talent.
Attitude.
No, attitude.
Attitude.
Yes, attitude. Belief. He needs to believe. Yeah? He needs to believe that he is able, that he can climb the mountain. Okay? Climb the mountain. So he needs to believe that he is able to, and that he can climb the mountain. Can you give me other examples? Can you give me other examples where this saying will be correct, will be true? Give me an example. Gihan, you said that you signed up for a new course. Gihan signed up for a new course. And also, she has to pass her exams. So there are a lot of things that you have
What
to do.
is this?
Gehan signed up for a new course, and also she has to pass her exams. Can we say to Gehan that her attitude is very important for her to pass all these exams and also have a successful completion of a course? Yeah? She really needs a good attitude to do that. Rasim, can you give us an example from your life where you had or you needed 99% attitude and 1% aptitude? Can you give us an example from your life, from your life experience?
From my life.
Yes.
For example, I can say about football.
Yes.
I'm not I'm not good in football, and
I'm not good at football.
yes, but I want to play, and I also play every Saturday.
But I play every Saturday.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no very good capability or aptitude. Aptitude. My aptitude is 1%.
Aptitude. My aptitude is 1%. 1%. But do you think you will still be successful with your football?
Yes, day by day. I try to put.
Yes, I try.
I try to be good.
Better and better.
Yes.
Okay, to be good. That's it. And do you believe that one day you will be a good player?
No.
No.
I never play, but 50% I can play.
But you see, maybe this quotation will help you, because now you know that success is 99% attitude. If your attitude is only 50%,
yeah,
you can learn from this quotation, because this is said by people who did it, by people who believe in it. So this is somebody's life experience. Yes.
If I believe more, and I will.
Yes. So what I'm saying here is, if your attitude is only 50%, you need to increase it to 99%. Very good. Excellent. I like that. Can you read this? Because it is your sentence and it belongs to your experience. It is about your experience.
I'm not good at football, but I play every Saturday. I don't have very good aptitude. My aptitude is 1%. Day by day, I try to play better and better to be good at it. If your attitude is only 50%, you will need to increase it to 99%.
Yes, and you will be successful.
Yeah.
Very good. Now we want to hear from Telecom.
Yes.
Give us your example, please.
The doctor who have long experience in your practice have 99% attitude and 1% aptitude when he diagnoses disease of his patients.
Has 99%
attitude and 1% aptitude when he diagnoses his disease in her patients.
In her patients. Aptitude. Let's say has 99% attitude and 1% attitude to treat the disease,
treat the disease
to treat the disease successfully.
successfully his patients.
Yes, successfully. When she diagnoses a disease in her patients. Now, will you please read this whole sentence?
Doctor who has a long experience has 99% attitude and 1% aptitude to treat the disease successfully when she diagnoses in disease in her patients. Diagnosis in disease in her patients.
Okay, as you said, now it's your turn.
Well,
Give us an example. Yes, give us an example.
as a housewife, I'm terrible in baking,
Yes.
but I hope to make it success by
At baking. Good. But I believe maybe.
but I believe in succeeding it.
Yes, but I believe in succeeding in baking. Yes.
Baking. By believing in myself.
Yes.
More.
Or by believing in myself. Yes. By believing in myself. And you can just repeat the quotation. Success is 99% attitude
and 1% aptitude.
and 1% aptitude.
It's the first time I've come upon this word, aptitude.
Aptitude.
Quite a new word.
It's a new word, but can you see how in tune it is? It's rhyming with attitude. So aptitude and aptitude. And it makes it easy to remember it, doesn't it? Makes it easy to remember as well. So everybody spoke. Amani, are you here? I can't see her, but let's continue. The next one is creative vision. Okay, so aptitude, attitude, and everything else, plus creative vision. Creative vision is developed by the free and fearless use of one's imagination. It is not a miraculous quality with which one is gifted or is not gifted at birth. That's what Napoleon Hill thinks. Repeat, please, Suliko. Creative vision.
Creative vision is developed by the free and fearless use of one's imagination. It is not a miraculous quality with which one is gifted or is not gifted at birth. Gifted or is not gifted at birth.
Also miraculous. Developed. Very good, excellent. Aziza, read please.
Creative vision is developed by the free and fearless use of one's imagination. It is not a miraculous quality with which one is gifted or is not gifted at birth.
Excellent. Gihan?
Creative vision
is developed.
Creative vision is developed
by the free
and
fearless use of one's imagination. It is not a miraculous quality.
It is not a miraculous quality
with which one is gifted or
with which one is gifted or
is not gifted at birth.
Is not gifted at birth.
So what is to be gifted? To be gifted.
Talented.
Yes. To be gifted To be given as a present. To be given as a present.
From the birth.
Yes. And you're right, the word gifted is also used as a synonym to the word talented. To be gifted. Gifted is also talented.
Chosen.
Yeah, like chosen, probably. Yeah. Rasim, read these two sentences, please.
Creative vision is developed by the free and fearless use of one's imagination. It's not a miraculous quality with which one is gifted or is not gifted at birth.
Birth. Use. Use. You see, the word use can be a verb, to use, and it can be a noun. A use is a noun, to use is a verb. And we will have different pronunciations in both instances. When it's a verb, then it's use. When it's a noun, then it's use. And in this sentence, it's a noun. By the free and fearless use. And please repeat the word developed. Rasim.
Developed.
Use.
Use.
Wonderful. Creative vision is developed by the free and fearless use of one's imagination. It is not a miraculous quality with which one is gifted or is not gifted at birth. Free and fearless use of one's imagination. Free and fearless use of one's imagination. It is not a miraculous quality with which one is gifted and is not gifted or is not gifted at birth. Okay, let's look at this miraculous quality. We're talking about creative vision. Yes, that creative vision can be learned. That creative vision can be trained. Creative vision is developed by the free and fearless use of one's imagination. So creative vision can be trained. Yeah, can be trained if what? Free and fearless use of one's imagination. If one's imagination is used one's imagination is used in a free and fearless way. Okay? Creative vision can be trained if one's imagination is used in a free and fearless way. So what is a condition? What is a condition for the development of creative vision? Can I ask you such question? What is a condition for the development of creative vision? Aziza.
Happiness, peace of mind.
Okay. Free and fearless use of one's imagination. You have to be free. You have to be free. And yes, and without fear. Without fear. Yes, you're right. You have to have peace of mind. Peace of mind. Happiness. You have to be happy in order to be creative. In order to have a creative vision. What else can we see here? It is not a miraculous quality with which one is gifted or is not gifted at birth. Now let's think about other things which are not a miraculous quality. I will ask you another question. What else is not a miraculous quality? What else is not a miraculous quality?
Attitude. It can be developed.
Yes, very good.
Talent.
Other examples? Attitude.
Ability.
Can you say it again?
Ability.
Popularity. What was it?
Ability.
Ability. Ability. Talent.
Talent.
What else is not a miraculous quality?
Accomplishment.
Accomplishment. Okay. Now we are getting closer to this sentence, to this part of the sentence. So can you say that attitude is not a miraculous quality?
No.
Miraculous quality with which one is gifted
or is not gifted
at birth. Suliko, what else can we say that is not a miraculous quality? Let's say to be a good friend. To be a good friend. Or to be able to love, maybe.
To love, and when you must be effort. You must make an effort. You must make an effort. Yes, you must make an effort. Yes.
Let's say it is not a miraculous quality. Now, what about being brave?
Yeah, brave.
Maybe being brave also is not a miraculous quality. Being brave is not a miraculous quality. I will ask you, Suliko, read these examples, please.
Attitude is not a miraculous quality which one is gifted or is not gifted at birth. To be a good friend or to love, you must make an effort. It is not effort. It is not a miraculous quality. Being brave is not a miraculous quality. Gifted.
Can you finish the sentence? Being brave is not a miraculous quality with which one is gifted or is not gifted at birth. Can you finish this sentence?
Being brave is not a miraculous quality.
Yes, read please. Finish the sentence.
You must be is gifted or not gifted.
Yes. Rasim, can you read these three sentences? Attitude, and then good friend, and then being brave.
Attitude is not a miraculous quality with which one is gifted or is not gifted at birth. To be a good friend or to love, you must make an effort. It's not a miraculous quality. Being brave is not a miraculous quality with which one is gifted or is not gifted at birth.
Birth. Gifted. Gihan, can you please read these three sentences?
Okay.
Attitude is not a miracle. Can you see the screen? No?
It appears and disappears from time to another time.
Okay, so it changes from time to time. I don't know how to help you. That's why I'm just reading, so you can repeat after me.
Okay.
Aziza, are you there? No, I think Aziza left and I think she's looking after her children. Yes, Gihan, will you just read after me, if that helps?
Okay, well.
Attitude is not a miraculous quality
Attitude is not a miraculous quality
with which one is gifted
with which one is gifted
or is not gifted
or is not gifted
at birth.
at birth.
To be a good friend
To be a good friend
or to love, you must make an effort.
you must make an effort.
It is not a miraculous quality
It is not a miraculous quality.
Being brave is not a miraculous quality
Being brave is not a miraculous quality
with which one is gifted
with which one is gifted
or is not gifted at birth.
or is not gifted at birth.
I want you to repeat the word miraculous.
Miraculous.
Miraculous. And then this word is also important, effort.
Effort.
Yeah, several people made mistake here. Effort. Okay, let's move on. Let's move to the next lesson. The next one is health. Lesson 15 is health. Napoleon Hill says that sound health. What is sound? Sound is also good. Yes?
Seem. Yeah.
Sound. Good. Solid. Sound health begins with a sound health consciousness. Just as financial success begins with a prosperity consciousness. Sound health begins with a sound health consciousness. Just as financial success begins with a prosperity consciousness. Gihan, repeat please. Read this if you can see. If you can't see, tell me.
Okay. Sound health begins with
Sound health begins with a sound health consciousness.
Sound health begins with
A sound
health consciousness.
Very good. Consciousness. Just as financial success begins with a prosperity consciousness.
Just as a financial
Success
begins with a prosperity consciousness.
Okay, we have two parallel things, parallel phrases in this long sentence. We have a sound health consciousness and we have a prosperity consciousness. Yeah? This is a very beautiful picture, but I will put it aside here so it's not in the way. Okay? But you've seen the picture. It's very, it has a shape of the heart, and inside the heart it has a lot of very healthy vegetables. Yes, we'll talk about it later. Wait, I find it very interesting. That's why I put it here. A sound health consciousness, a prosperity consciousness. Okay, sound health. In order to be healthy, in order to have sound health, you need to have a sound health consciousness. And in order to be financially successful, you need to have a prosperity consciousness. Let's change this sentence. A sound health consciousness for what? For sound health. And then a prosperity consciousness you need for what? For financial success. Let's say we need a sound health consciousness, and we need a prosperity consciousness for financial success. What is consciousness? How would you describe or define the word consciousness?
Mind.
Absolutely right. It is mind. Consciousness is mind. Also a mindset. A mindset. Mindset is also like an attitude. Mindset. This is a mindset, an attitude. So we need, in order to have sound health, we need sound health consciousness, and in order to have prosperity or financial success, we need prosperity consciousness. Okay, we got it. Now, Suliko, read, please.
Sound health begins with a sound health consciousness, just as financial success begins with a prosperity consciousness. Success begins with a prosperity consciousness.
Excellent. Gihan? Oh, you read it. Rasim?
Yeah.
Rasim?
Yep. Sound health begins with a sound health consciousness, just as financial success begins with a prosperity consciousness.
Okay, so Napoleon Hill is saying that health is very important to be a successful person. You cannot be a successful person and have personal achievements without taking care of your health. Okay? And immediately he draws a comparison between sound health and consciousness and financial success and consciousness. So everything is in your consciousness. Now let's have a look what kind of sentences we can make up on the basis of this sentence. Can we put something else instead of health and instead of financial success? You know, how can we change these words but keep the structure of the sentence? Can we talk about happiness in the same way? Let's talk about happiness. Anything else? Anything else? Happiness? What else? What else can there be?
Thinking?
Yes. Okay. Happiness. Okay, we'll think about it. Now, Gihan, please change this sentence based on the word happiness or the notion of happiness. How can you change this sentence?
Sound happiness begins with
without sound. Just you can say human happiness. Yeah, you can say happiness. Happiness begins
with a sound.
Yes.
A sound health consciousness.
A sound happiness consciousness.
Yeah. We change health also, yeah.
Yes,
okay.
yes. So just make some more changes. With a happy consciousness or happiness consciousness. Yes. Just as yes. You can repeat this part of the sentence.
Financial
yes.
success.
Just as financial success begins with I'm not very good at writing today. Making mistakes with a prosperity consciousness. Okay. Will you please read your sentence?
Human happiness begins with a happiness consciousness, just as financial success
yes begins
begins with a prosperity consciousness.
Consciousness. Very good. So human happiness begins with a happiness consciousness. Rasim,
Yes.
yes, you're a very creative person. Can you give us an example with the same sentence structure but using a different concept? What other concepts can we use in this formula?
I can say like the sentence.
Yes.
The prosperity consciences.
Maybe trust. Maybe trust when people believe each other. Sometimes it's difficult for people to believe each other, right? But in order to be happy, you need to believe people. If you don't believe people, if you think that people are bad, then you cannot be happy. So, trust.
Trust.
Yeah, trust. Maybe you can make a sentence with trust or about trust.
Trust.
Yes, and Rasim, you can also use these other words, mind or mindset or attitude, instead of consciousness. Instead of consciousness.
Consciousness.
Let's try. Let's try.
Trust begins with reliable.
Okay. With what kind of mindset? What kind of attitude?
Reliable. Trust attitude.
With a okay. Trust begins with a trustful, because you need to use an adjective. Right?
Yes, trustful.
With a trustful mindset. With a trustful mindset or trustful consciousness.
Yeah.
Consciousness. Okay. Just as. You can use this part. Sound health begins with a sound.
With a sound health consciousness.
Just as sound health begins with a sound health consciousness. So, in other words, if you think you are happy, you will be happy. And if you think that you are rich, you're going to be rich. If you think, yes, sound health. Yeah, so you need to think that you are healthy, happy. You need to believe that you are healthy and happy, and then health and happiness will come, and then you need to have.
And I can say the other sentence like
yes,
that.
Please. Yes.
And the sound health consciousness.
Yes.
Can't think without prosperity consciousness.
Okay. Can you repeat your sentence?
Sound health consciousness.
Yes.
Can't think.
Yes.
Without prosperity consciousness.
Sound health consciousness cannot. Did you say cannot?
Cannot.
Uh-huh.
Cannot
be achieved.
Achieved.
Cannot be achieved without
prosperity.
Yes, without a prosperity consciousness. So, do you think that these different kinds of consciousness they are related to each other?
Yeah.
Different kinds of positive consciousness are related to each other. I will ask Suliko to read. No, first of all, Rasim, read your sentence, please.
Sound health consciousness cannot be achieved with a prosperity consciousness. Different kinds of positive consciousness are related to each other.
Very good. Without, here?
Without.
Yes. Now, continue reading, please.
And trust begins with a trustful consciousness. just as a sound health begins with a sound health consciousness.
Very good, thank you. So you co-read please these two examples, or even with the three examples. Read, please.
Human happiness begins with a happiness consciousness, just as financial success begins with a prosperity consciousness. Sound health consciousness cannot be achieved without a prosperity consciousness. Different kinds of positive consciousness are related to each other. Cannot to achieve it.
Cannot
Be achieved.
achieved.
Achieved. Cannot be achieved without.
Achieved.
Achieved.
Yes.
Cannot
Good.
be achieved
Excellent.
without a
Excellent.
prosperity consciousness.
Yes. And did you read them? Yes.
Trust begins without a trustful consciousness, just as a sound health begins without a sound health consciousness.
Not without, with.
Yes, sorry. A sound
Okay.
health consciousness.
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 Azize, are you here? And money. Lesson 16, budgeting time and money. Budgeting time and money. Time and money are precious resources. Few people striving for success ever believe they possess either one in excess. Again, time and money are precious resources, and few people striving for success ever believe they possess either one in excess. They possess either one in excess. Okay, let's talk about the word few. A few. Quite a few. These are very misleading idioms, phrases. Few means not many. Not many. Yes? For example, when we say he has few friends, means that he has not many friends. He has very few friends, even less. Very few. Very few means like maybe one or two. Exactly, one or two. Yeah, very few. Maybe just one. A few means several. Yeah. A few means but not no. Few means not enough. Not many. Not enough. Yeah? Not many and not enough as well. Not many. Now, few actually means not enough. Very few means not enough at all. Of course, the word few is only
one friend.
Exactly. So few is what is used with countable nouns.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. All of these phrases are used with countable nouns. That's why we cannot use the word less with them, or little. We cannot use little or less, because little we use with uncountable. Little with uncountable nouns. For example, you can say a little coffee. Yeah, very little coffee. Very little coffee. She gave me very little coffee. Very little money. Yeah, very little milk. Yeah. But few is only used with countable nouns. That's why we cannot say little friends. But I know what you mean, and it's probably good to show that you understand the meaning of the word.
Yeah.
Few, not enough. He has few friends means that he doesn't have many friends. Not enough friends. Very few. He has not enough at all. Yeah? A few means several, and quite a few actually means many. If we say he has quite a few friends in the government, or he has quite a few friends in Egypt, yeah? It means that he has many friends in Egypt, or he has many friends in the government. Okay? Now let's look here. Few people means not many people striving for success ever believe they possess either one in excess. What is in excess? How would you explain the word in excess if somebody asked you?
Available?
More.
Yes, in abundance, a lot, too much. In abundance, too much, in excess, too much. Gihan, read please this sentence.
Okay.
Precious, precious. If you can't
Time
see
and money.
Yes.
Time and money are precious.
Resources, resources. And few people striving for success ever believe they possess either one in excess. Amen. Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can see. Time and money are precious resources, and few people striving for success ever believe they possess either one in excess.
What is either one? How do you understand this expression, either one?
Another one?
No, either one is either time or money. That's what it means. Either one. Time and money are precious resources. They are two precious resources.
Not one of them.
Yes, two precious resources. Not one of them. Exactly. Either time or money. Not one of them. Yeah? Okay.
Two of them is important.
Ever believe. Ever believe means don't believe at all. They don't believe at all. Ever believe means never believe. Okay? Rasim, read please this sentence.
Time and money are precious resources, and few people striving for success ever believe they possess either one in excess.
How do you understand the word striving for success? Striving.
Seeking?
Yes, seeking. That's right. And another word is aspiring. Aspiring. Seeking. Seeking is a good word. Aspiring. Seeking. Moving towards success, right? Trying to achieve.
Trying to.
Absolutely. Yes, thank you. Can you repeat it, please? Aspiring, seeking, trying to achieve.
Aspiring, seeking, try to achieve.
Trying to achieve.
Also fight.
Pardon?
Fight.
Fighting. Fighting, yes, but we wouldn't use the word fighting here. A few people and few people. You can't say striving for fighting for success. You can't say fighting for success unless you're talking about sports. Maybe they're fighting for success, or they're fighting for victory.
Or make a war.
Or make what?
War.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Suliko, will you please read this sentence?
Time and money are precious precious resource, and few people striving for success ever believe they possess either one in excess. Either one in excess.
Possess. Very good.
Possess.
Has everybody read? Everybody read. That's wonderful. Time and money are precious resources, and few people striving for success ever believe they possess either in excess. Okay. So, can you paraphrase this sentence? Rasim?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, please. Can you say
money,
it? Yes, and in a different way. Yes.
Time and money are valuable things or resources.
Yes.
And only some people who can seeking or trying
Yes, and only some people who are seeking success ever believe. Can you change this sentence and use, instead of ever believe,
I can, but
never believe.
Screen not in front of me.
Unfortunately, I can't do nothing. I can't do anything about it. Time and money are valuable resources, and not many people. Yes, and not many people believe or ever believe. How can you change the sentence and use never believe?
Never believe.
Yes. Let's say, and people who are seeking success never believe that they possess either in excess. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Does it make sense? Time and money are valuable resources, and people who are seeking success never believe they possess either in excess.
Possess, we can substitute it with have.
Yes. Have.
They have either.
Yes. Any of these.
Time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any
time
of them.
Or money.
Yes. In excess. Or they have any of them too much. Or they have any of them too much. Too much of any of them. You can say so as well. Rasim, please try to change this sentence, but preserve the meaning. How can you change this sentence?
I can change another meaning.
Yes, please.
If money doesn't make you happy, consider time.
Yes. If money doesn't make
you happy.
Yes.
Consider time.
Consider
time, because time is money.
Consider time, because time is money. Okay, I don't really understand this sentence. I think you need to elaborate to make it more clear what you're going to say or what you want to say. If money doesn't make you happy,
consider time. It's meaning like that. Consider. Spend your time for right people.
Okay. Consider spending time with the right people.
Yes.
Because time is precious.
Yeah. Yes.
Or you cannot afford wasting your time with the wrong people. Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Who make you unhappy. Because time is precious. Yeah, time is precious. Time is life. Time is precious. Time is life. That's a nice sentence, I think. We've got a very good sentence here. Budgeting time and money. Let's see if this sentence now makes sense. If money doesn't make you happy, consider spending time. If money doesn't make you happy, consider spending time with the right people because time is precious. Okay. If you cannot afford wasting your time with the wrong people who make you unhappy. Time is precious. Time is life. Rasim, you are responsible for this sentence. Please read this sentence. Both sentences.
If money doesn't make you happy, consider spending time with the right people because time is precious. You cannot afford wasting your time with the wrong people who make you unhappy. Time is precious, time is life.
Wonderful. Sounds very good. So, Lupo, are you there?
Yes,
Will you
I am
please
agree. Time and money are valuable resource, but for me, always time more important than money because it is my life.
But for me, time is more important
More important than money because
than
it is my
money
life.
because it is the time of my life. Because it is my life.
It is my life.
Because time is my life.
Time is my life.
Because time is my life. It's very good. We are producing some very profound thoughts here. And the last one is habit. Habit. What is habit? How can you explain the word habit?
Something that you made every day.
Yes, habit is something that you do every day. Let's say without thinking. You do something without thinking. That is a habit. Now look at these children. Habits can be good and habits can be bad. What is this child doing?
This child
Yes,
doing bad thing.
yes. Picking his nose, yeah, is a bad habit. It's a bad habit. Now what are these children doing?
The good habit.
Yes,
Brush their teeth.
yes. Brushing teeth is
Yeah.
a good habit. So it's something that you do every day without thinking. Yeah? Developing. Whose child is crying so much?
My child.
Okay, so developing and establishing positive habits leads to peace of mind, health, and financial security. You are where you are because of your established habits and thoughts and deeds. Again, developing and establishing positive habits leads to peace of mind, health, and financial security. You are where you are because of your established habits and thoughts and deeds. Suliko, read please.
Developing and establishing positive habits leads to peace of mind, health, and financial security. You are where you are because of your established habits and thoughts and deeds. You are, because
Yes.
if
You need to
you're
stress are. You are where you are.
where you are, because if you established habits and thoughts and deeds. Established.
Very good.
Yeah.
Rasim, developing and establishing positive habits leads to peace of mind, health, and financial security. You are where you are because of your established habits and thoughts and deeds. Read, please.
Developing and establishing positive habits leads to peace of mind, health and financial security. You are where you are because of your established habits and thoughts and deeds.
Yes, very good. Now, developing and establishing positive habits leads to peace of mind, health, and financial security. You are where you are because of your established habits and thoughts and deeds. I will take this sentence and work with it. You are where you are because of, and then this part of the sentence you will change. You are where you are because of something. Think about it. Suliko, can you give us an example? You are where you are because... Yes.
You are where you are. Нет, не смогу. I don't.
Rasim, your example. You are where you are.
You are where you are because of
What?
Because of your beliefs.
Yes. Can we say and habits?
Your beliefs are never changed.
Because your beliefs, because of your beliefs, that never changed.
Yeah.
That never changed. Okay, great. You are where you are because of your beliefs that never changed. I will repeat this. Rasim, when you are not speaking, you can turn off your microphone when you are not speaking. Then we will have some silence. Now, Silicon, you are where you are.
Нет, не смогу, Светлана, извините.
Because of. Okay. You are where you are. Because I will help you. You are where you are because of your attitude. Can we say so? Because of your attitude? And maybe life experiences. Okay, now I want to thank both of you because I think you did a very good job. Rasim, you can turn on your microphone because I just want to say thank you. And
thank you.
And I hope to see you next time. It is important that you keep coming because every time you come, the communication gets better because I think it's the connection between computers.
Yeah, I think also it will be good next time to see you. Thank you very much.
Right. Thank you. Bye. Suliko, bye.
Thank
See you
you.
next Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.